Will eating carbs stop me from getting six-pack abs? This is a question that I wanted an answer to. Having a shredded midsection has always been something that I wanted. I had some slight abs in my younger years, but over time I lost it and had to consciously pull my stomach in. To make it worse, my posture was terrible. In those younger years when I had abs, I was doing a few things that I thought I needed to do to have a great, well defined midsection. The traditional mainstream stuff like eating healthy and restrictive, doing cardio, and doing a lot of ab workouts. And although I am now older with more fat on me than I would have liked, I thought I knew a thing or two about getting my abs back. Let me tell you, it's not easy. Not with this method, at least. I'm not saying that anyone can get abs because that's not the case. You need some level of desire in order to do what it takes. My desire was so strong that I would manipulate my diet in any way you told me would get me those abs. I would do multiple ab workouts, and I at one point even started cutting out carbs, sugars, sodas, anything unhealthy. I went in at the gym even harder. I added more cardio, but I was still not getting any better definition around my abs. I actually wasn't even losing weight. I mean, I had lost some weight, most of it, which was water weight, but I did not lose the fat that I wanted to lose. I did not look like I was any closer to my goal. I felt like crap and I often craved what I denied myself. And that in itself is a tough thing to maintain. And one thing that I learned is that any real change will only really come from something that you can do over a long period. This was not that. I'd been villainizing foods because I had been incorrectly informed by mainstream media. One day I was looking back at older photos and I realized that my progress that I'd made since then was minuscule. This caused me to shift into deeper research and that's when I started seeing more emphasis on being placed on calories and less on restricting and demonizing foods. I threw all my restrictions away and focused exclusively on giving the calories in and calories out approach a try. So I aimed for a 400 daily calorie deficit. You can use a few online calculators to get an idea of where to start. I initially found it harder to stay under my calorie target at the end of the day. Intermittent fasting really helped me with this. Drinking coffee in the morning, black coffee, and pushing breakfast really helped. I also have my first meal be really high in protein and lower in calories. I made sure to try and get 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, about 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. I was eating my favorite foods and stopped worrying about carbs and fats, but rather tried to eat balanced foods that I enjoyed. I started seeing consistent weight loss. Nothing drastic, but it was almost constant. Not a straight line, but not like, oh, I lost a lot quickly either. I eventually stopped losing and started gaining again. This was a constant weight loss, but I wanted to make sure that this was not muscle loss and somewhat only fat, which was proven to be the case. I was actually still getting bigger, but my waist was shrinking. I'm not currently intermittent fasting, but this is a nice tool for some. I found that if I can hit my caloric target most days, I continue to get more and more defined abs. I will never go back to that sort of restriction again, and neither should you. My goal is to help 100 people who have not been seeing any results, and you know that it's not from a lack of trying. I want to help you find your way. If this is you, my assistance is completely free with no strings attached. Send me a message, comment, let me know if you're interested, and I'll be in touch. See you in the next video.